Good evening. It's 6 o'clock on Saturday, January 7th, 2017. Welcome and thank you for joining us tonight for the English edition of Aura News, where we bring you today's top stories translated into English every weeknight. The Ministry of Health issued an order for all schools, kindergartens, and universities to be closed for the coming week due to the cold weather and the ongoing flu situation. This is the second order issued within just a few days by the Minister of Health that suspended teaching, with school closures continuing to the 14th. If there is no other order, education institutions will open again on January 16th, later than in previous years, as a preventative measure since flu viruses are easily spread in collective environments, thus increasing the number of people affected by the flu. Meanwhile, the government has declared that of public administration employees who have school-aged children, one parent will also be off from January 9th through the 14th in order to take care of their children. The Prime Minister also calls on private employers to find any possibility to give employees with minor children these days off. The weekend is expected to be colder still, especially on Sunday. The Civil Emergency Services says that temperatures in the mountain areas are expected to reach highs of only 9 degrees Celsius, with lows dropping to 21 below zero. In lowland areas, temperatures are expected to go down to -6 degrees Celsius, and with highs only reaching -2 degrees Celsius. Coastal areas are looking at a maximum temperature of 0 degrees, with expected lows going down to -6 degrees Celsius. The Geoscientific Institute announced that the temperatures during the weekend will drop to 20 degrees below zero in remote northern areas and in the east of the country, leaving icy roads. According to the Geoscientific Institute, snowfall has currently stopped and overall temperatures are expected to increase slightly in the coming week. Civil Emergency Services reports problems in several road axes in the country due to snow and icy roads. According to Civil Emergency Services, roads in Kukis, Has, and Trapoya are passable only with tire chains, and snowblowers are working to clear snow from the national road. The Civil Emergency Services also reports that a considerable part of the administrative units in these areas are without electricity, especially in the Kukis and Has areas, but also reported that energy distribution operator employees are working to repair the damaged lines caused by snow and wind. The people's health condition is another concern during these bitterly cold days, especially in areas that are isolated because of snow. The Civil Emergency Services reported that a woman from Trapoya who was having health issues was able to be transported to Bayram Suri's Regional Hospital, where she received medical attention. The AH3N2 flu virus is in full circulation in the country. Favored by cold weather, it has spread quickly, and the number of people infected has significantly increased. According to health authorities, 300 patients registered in Malaysia's hospital and health centers in just the last 24 hours with the flu. The Director of Public Health in Malaysia calls on people to get vaccinated, saying that those who have not been vaccinated so far still have time. Health centers have been able to treat cases with small complications, while citizens with severe complications are receiving more specialized treatments in the hospitals. The Ministry of Health has ordered health centers to remain open from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening in order to help people asking for medical services for flu-related concerns. "135 children living on the streets and homeless have been sheltered in social centers in order to be protected from the cold weather that has swept the country." Tirana's mayor visited La Praca Social Center, where he expressed gratitude to all those people and business owners who have shown willingness to help these vulnerable groups. The work done by the citizens has been admirable. I believe that Tirana is the best city, not because there is more money and infrastructure, but because there is more solidarity. I want to thank all those who have contributed with clothes and food. I want to thank them with all my heart. Definitely, Tirana is the city with the most solidarity, said the mayor, who also praised the commitment of all the state structures to facing emergencies successfully. I appreciate the fact that the fire workers have been in absolute readiness. Their intervention has saved people's lives in some cases. Through the solidarity of everyone, 135 people's lives have been saved. Today, these people are sheltered in social centers, whereas they were on the streets until yesterday, said the mayor. Meanwhile, the City Hall Director of Social Protection asked for citizens to cooperate, especially those who have family members on a street situation, asking for citizens to show solidarity and help them. She also called on business owners to donate to social centers. City Hall has increased the number of social centers set up for emergency relief from 4 to 7 in order to face the increased number of people in a street living situation. The recent cold days have increased citizens' interest in getting gas heating. The administrator of Confindustria says that the state should prepare a moratorium for the gas excise. According to him, the increased gas price after imposing the tax is directly affecting the citizens, and that the Albanian state does not have the right mechanisms to balance the market. He believes the gas excise at 8 lek per liter has increased the price, and this is a burden for the citizens. The Confindustria administrator says that businesses are imposing higher prices and that the state does not have the necessary mechanisms to balance the price. According to him, the Competition Authority, which is the responsible institution to monitor pricing, is not functioning. Albanian lawmakers ensured citizens that they would not be affected by the gas excise and that gas prices would not increase for those who use it for cooking or heating. Also, the lawmakers declared that the taxed gas for vehicles would be sold separately from untaxed gas for citizens. Or news footage shows citizens filling gas cylinders at gas stations. Cold weather, snowfall, and icy roads have also swept Kosovo, with Pristina, Kosovo's capital, declaring an emergency situation for the next 48 hours. The mayor of Pristina inspected the work of companies that are cleaning the snow from problem road segments and asked Kosovo's citizens to call the country's emergency numbers in cases of isolation or if they are having health problems. The situation in Prizren is worse still, where tire chains are required for any driving needs. Snowfall is also causing problems at Preševa Valley, where snow accumulation has reached up to 40 centimeters, and drivers are facing difficulties on most roads of the area. The Red and Black Alliance will protest on January 21st, the anniversary of when 4 protesters were killed in 2011. The protest will be held outside the Prime Minister's office, the site where the previous protesters were killed. The chairman of the alliance said that this date is a symbol of when the poor protested against the government. During a meeting with the Red and Black Alliance's structures and some opposition parties, the chairman of the alliance declared that the political parties have chosen to forget the murder of 4 citizens, as according to him, the parties are implicated in the murders. January 21st should decide whether there will be justice or the government should be overthrown by violence. January 21st will not be the end, but the beginning of a movement for change. Citizens should join this movement on January 21st at the Pyramid, declared the chairman of the Red and Black Alliance. That's all for our English edition this evening. Please join us again Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. for your local news in English. My name is Mari, and on behalf of Aura News, thank you and good night.